Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you can hear in my voice, I still am just a little bit sick, but we're not gonna let that control us today. When life kicks you in the booty, you gotta build that bone back up and bump back. As promised in my last video, this is more of an active sequence, so follow me and we will get our booties rockin'. Let's begin. Thanks for sticking around. So we are gonna begin this sequence by standing on our mat. If you want to do hip distance apart or feet together, whichever you are comfortable in, we're just going to inhale our palms to our chest and close our eyes. To start the sequence, we are going to slow our breath down and set an intention for our practice or for our day to come. If you're not too sure what an intention is, I will give an example. Lately, I've been feeling under the weather and it has really exhausted my body and made me super tired. In these last few days, I feel like I haven't been able to move very much and my body's just begging for some more activity. So my word today is going to be productivity. So in this sequence, I want to be productive and work my body a little bit deeper than I have been lately. For yourself, you may think of other words that could be maybe confidence, or you want to work on being more mindful or peaceful, decluttering your mind and your brain, and just kind of living in a more positive outlook. So to really manifest this intention, we're diving introspectively, bringing that word to the surface, and we're going to just repeat it to ourselves a few times over and over as we really begin to deepen our breath. So we'll start now. And we'll slowly release our palms and open our eyes. Okay, so now throughout this practice, we're going to keep those thoughts in our mind, that positive outlook, and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, we're going to bring it to life through this sequence. So we are beginning our feet hip width apart, and we're going to inhale our left knee to our left palm. So we'll do that together. Inhale. We're going to flex our foot. Make sure our shoulders and our posture is correct, our core is active, and we're going to hold here. And on our next inhale, we are going to bring our left knee to face the left side of the room. So we'll inhale, opening our hips. The rest of our body is still facing forward. It's just our knee that's facing the left side of the room. Your right foot is planted and stable, all four corners of your foot. And we'll hold here. And we'll inhale our knee back to center. And exhale, release. And we'll do the same on the right side. So we're going to inhale our right knee to our right palm, flexed foot, shoulders away from the ears, core activated. And we're going to inhale our right knee to the right side of the room, keeping our left foot stable, facing forward, and breathing. And we'll inhale back to center and exhale, release. From here, we are going to come to the tops of our mat. For myself, since this is a tighter room and space to practice in, I'm going to stay more in the middle of my mat. But for you guys, if you do have the space available, we want to extend our arms and our legs out behind us. So you want equal amount of room in front and behind you, if that makes sense. So go to wherever you believe you have room. So I'm going to make my way here, and we're going to inhale, bringing our hands up into the sky, And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your palms to the mat and kick your legs out into plank. From here, we're gonna lower down chaturanga. Elbows into chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So from here, we're bringing our navel into spine. We can pedal the dog out. We might be a little bit tight here, so we're just loosening up. And on our next inhale, we're going to rise our left foot into the air. So inhale. And exhale, plant our left foot between our palms. We're going to rotate our right foot out so it's planted on the back of the mat. And inhale our arms together into Warrior One. So from here, we're going to straighten our front leg, bring it a little bit closer into the middle of the mat, elongate our arms out in front of us, and kick our right leg to the back of the room, to the back wall. So we're here in Warrior Three. This is a balancing posture. You want your core activated. You want your body to be as straight as possible, forming a T. Holding here. And we'll slowly release our arms and our leg. And we're going to do that again on the other side. So we'll inhale together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting our palms and coming back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out again. And now we'll inhale our right foot to the sky. So inhale. And exhale, right foot between our palms. Rotate our left foot onto the back of the mat. And inhale our arms up to the sky. Straighten my front leg, lengthening my arms out in front of me, and slowly with control, kicking my leg. Gaze is down at the mat. My left foot is facing the back of the room. And I'm trying to make a T with my body. Balancing here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Okay, so now we're gonna go a little bit deeper in our quads and our bums. So we're gonna bring our feet together, legs together. Slowly inhale our arms to the sky and bending into chair pose. So your knees are pushing each other, pushing together. Your tailbone isn't gonna be bent up like this. You're gonna try and push your tailbone down and hold here. So you should be able to feel this in your bum. Your weight is in your heels. And we're gonna exhale, bringing our palms together and twisting over to our left side. So our elbow is pressing into our left knee, and our gaze is looking over our shoulder into a twist. So you're still bent here in your chair position, but your gaze is different and you're twisted over. So we'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to chair pose. I know it's burning, but we're gonna stay here onto the other side. And exhale to the right, palms together, gaze over the shoulder, knees are still bent. And we'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to chair pose. And slowly release. Good work, you guys. I know that this can be burning, so take a quick little break here. Shake out your legs. Get a little bit loose. And then we're going to come back into the same position. So feet together, legs together. And we'll inhale back to chair pose. I know this is a tough one, but we're going to keep at it. And on our next exhale, we're going to turn to the left, but this time we're going to bring our right palm to the outside foot of to the outside of our left foot. Inhale our left hand up into the sky, pointing at the ceiling. So our arms should be in a straight line, holding here, still bent in chair pose. And we'll stay for 3, 2, 1. Inhale the chair. And exhale to the right side. So left fingertips outside of the right foot, right fingertips in the air. Tailbone tucked under and holding for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to step our left foot out to the long edge of the mat. So you can spread your feet as wide as you want here. We're going to do a forward fold. Some people, their practice is keeping their feet a little closer together. For others, it's a bit wider. So I'm going to take a bit of a wide stance today. And we're going to inhale our hands to the sky and slowly exhale, forward fold. So you want to plant your palms in the center. And with each inhale, you can rise up. And each exhale, you can reach a little bit deeper. So you want to bend your elbows to give yourself some leverage and reach yourself closer to the mat. The goal is to get your forehead to the mat, but everyone is at their own level, so you can do as far as you can reach. Now we're going to inhale, walk our fingertips to the left side of our leg. Bring your nose to your knee if possible. If not, you can stay at whatever length works for you. If you're just above the ankle, behind the shin, anything that works. And we'll slowly walk back to center and then to the left side. So knee to nose, or wherever you're comfortable. Inhale back to center, and from here we're going to place our hands on our hips and inhale ourselves back up. So our hands are here for support. Once we're at the top, we will heel toe our feet back together, hip distance apart. And we're going to inhale our left foot into our inner right thigh, placing our hands in prayer position in front of our chest. So you can stay here in tree pose and catch your breath. While this is a balancing posture, it is a little bit more relaxing from the squats and the lunges that we have. So take this moment to appreciate and feel the rest. From this point, you can either stay here, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, we're going to bring our left foot actually across our right thigh into more of a lotus pose. Keep our hands in prayer position and slowly begin to lower down with control. So I am just starting to include this in my practice, so I can be a little bit shaky. If you want to follow me, we can do this. Otherwise, stay where you're comfortable. Once you reach the point where you can't go deeper because of your ankle, we're going to slowly lift our right heel into the sky and lower down even further. So breathe into it. You can use your hands for stability. I'm a little shaky there. So my heel is off the ground. My left foot is across my thigh. I'm going to inhale, take my left fingertip off of the mat. And then when I feel I have enough control, I will bring my right hand to meet that palm. So your hands are here for stability. You don't have to be perfect. Just do what you can. And if you're just in tree pose, then keep breathing. And we'll stay for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. And from here, we're going to extend our right leg back straight and guide our left foot down with our hands. Again, you can shake it out here if it feels good. Give a little micro kick. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. So feet hip distance apart. We're going to inhale our right foot into our inner left thigh and stay here in tree pose. Again, slowing down our breath here and trying to relax. All 4 corners of the feet are planted on the ground. Now if you did the left side, we are going to move forward with the right side. So we're going to bring our right foot across the left thigh into lotus. Slowly bend our left knee with control, bringing our hands in front of us and lifting the back heel up. So you may have one side that's a little bit easier than the other. Keep your fingertips for support if you feel you're gonna fall. And just take your time, do whatever feels right for you. If you want to just hold one hand in the air or meet your hands together and just try and hold where you can. So we'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We'll slowly extend our left leg back up with our hands supporting, crawling up our left leg and releasing our right foot with our hands. Awesome work, everyone. That's beautiful. Now we're going to make our way onto the bottom of our mat, so you can do this however you please. I'm going to inhale to the sky, exhale forward fold, holding here, and then just planting my knees. Now that we're on our knees, we're going to make our way to the long edge of the mat. We are going to be on all 4s, palms beneath our shoulders, tops of our feet to the mat. And what we're going to do here is we're going to inhale our left leg up into the sky and exhale it, crossing it over our right calves and our right leg. So I'll do that one more time. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, sending it to the right of the room. And my left toes are untucked and pressing into the right edge of the floor. And then I can keep my gaze either between my hands, between my palms, or just straight directly ahead. And we feel a nice twist in our lower body here. Here we're keeping our shoulders away from our ears. And we'll inhale back to center, placing our knee back. And we'll do the same on the opposite foot. So we're going to inhale our right leg out and exhale over to the left side. The deeper the stretch you want, the higher up you can bring your toes forward. I'm just going to try and keep it the same as I had on the other side. So you feel this nice side stretch and twist. We'll inhale back to center. Next up is our hip raise. So we're going to bring our left elbow to where our left palm was, bringing our left palm out so it's straight ahead. We have a 90-degree angle in our arm here. Turn our body to the side, and we're going to stack our legs together. So I'm just going to shimmy up my mat a little bit so you can see my whole body. I'm going to show you 3 variations of this. So our first variation, we're going to put our right hand on our hip. Our legs are perfectly stacked on top of each other, and then we're just going to inhale, bringing our hips up to the sky, and we're going to hold for 3 counts. So that is option 1. Option 2, if you want to go a little bit deeper, is actually taking our right leg just a little bit out further in front of us This just gives a little bit extra weight when you're lifting up, so we can do that. Holding for 3. And last but not least, if that is a little bit of a struggle, then you can actually just bend your knees and then lift up here. And there's less weight involved if you do it that way. Find what feels good for you, and we will begin. I'm gonna have my legs stacked here, and on our inhale, we will rise. So breathe, and inhale, come up. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Beautiful. We're gonna do that one more time. If you wanna do the deeper variation, now is the time. Otherwise, you can stay as you were. And we'll do it one more time together. Inhale. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Now we're just going to shimmy over to our other side. Extending our body out long. Right forearm to the mat, following the variation you did on the other side. We're going to bring our left palm to our left hip. And inhale, rise. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Beautiful. Catch our breath here. I'm going to extend my left foot out in front of me. Okay, and we'll do that one more time. So we'll inhale together. Inhale, pushing your hips up actively as much as you can. Holding for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Now we're going to turn over to our 4s again. All 4s. And we're going to inhale our left knee to our nose. And kick it all the way back out. Inhale, knee to nose. And kick it all the way back out. So I'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, knee to nose. Kick it back. Knee to nose. And kick it back. And we'll release back to center. And do that on the right side as well. So inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, kick our right leg back. Inhale, knee to nose. Kick back. And last 2 on your own. Knee to nose. Back. And last 1. And meeting back in center. Beautiful. Now from here we're going to lower down actually onto our backs. If you don't know what bridge pose is, what we're going to do is we're going to take our heels as close into our bottom as possible. And then on our inhale, our palms are going to be planted into the mat, and we're going to just lift our hips up. Our chin is going to come into our chest. Our chest is going to push out to the front, and we're going to squeeze our bums as tight as possible to keep ourselves raised. So we'll do that together. And inhale, rise. So your hips are up, chin to chest, looking forward. Your bum is squeezed together. Pretend like you have a block between your knees and you're trying to squeeze and hold that. If you want to interlace your fingers behind your back, you can do that as well. And we're just going to stay here for 5, 4, 3. Inhale and do as much as you can here. 2, and 1. Slowly release. You can kick out a little bit if you need. And we're going to do that a couple more times, just with one extended leg on each side. So we'll place our heels into our bums. Palms are planted. Head is on the mat. And we'll do this together. Inhale and rise. Chin to chest, interlace fingers behind your back. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift our left leg into the sky. Making sure you're pushing from your bum. Your right foot is planted on the floor, pushing. And holding for 3, 2, and 1 with control. Slowly release. Feels good. Feels good. You guys better be ready to be sore tomorrow. Okay. Okay, time to get into position. You know what to do. And we will inhale together now. Inhale. Interlace fingers behind your back. And inhale your right foot to the sky. Pushing all 4 corners of your left foot into the mat. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Awesome, you guys. That is all of the hard part for today done. I hope that this video is working out well. I have actually done it twice now. The first time the microphone wasn't on. So if I'm a little bit more exhausted than usual, that is why. But now is the time to embrace and end the sequence together. So we're going to inhale our left foot over our right knee. So making an angle here, and we're going to inhale, clasp our hands beneath our right knee, and just pull our leg to our chest. So you should feel some resistance here. Your left buttock should be feeling it. Our toes are flexed. Shoulders are down and away. Elbows are bent. And we're holding here. Oh, I'm shaking. You see me trembling? Oh my. Okay. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release your right foot to the mat and your left. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. So we'll inhale our right foot across our left knee. Clasp your hands beneath your left and pull yourself into your chest. Again, feeling it in your right buttock. Resisting here. Shoulders down, gaze is up, feet are flexed. And breathing. And we'll slowly release left foot to mat, right foot to mat. And on our next inhale, we're going to hug our knees together into our chest. Give yourself some self-love today. This practice was definitely more tiring. After coming in from being sick, I could feel I was getting hot a lot faster. I probably have rosy cheeks and sweat throughout this whole video. I found it harder to breathe. Breathing through my nostrils is just a no-go today and these last couple days. So having a bit more of an active heart racing sequence was a little bit of a struggle, but I'm reminded of my intention of productivity, and I think I can check that box after recording this video twice. So yay me. And I hope you guys feel accomplished as well. So we're hugging here. Now we're going to grab the outsides of our feet and cross our legs over. So our left knee is over our right knee. This is cow facing pose, but supine, so on our back. So it's just a nice stretch. And we'll exhale back to center, bringing our right ankle over our left and doing the same thing. So our right knee is over our left knee, and we're just kind of pulling here, feeling a soft stretch. Exhale back to center. One more soft hug, and we'll completely release into Savasana. So you can have your legs apart or together, whatever's comfortable for you. Close your eyes and allow your breath to return to normal. Now we'll bring our thumbs to our third eye. Pressing here. Reflect one last time on your intention, manifest it, and remember that everything that you need is inside of you. So thank you for showing up today. I will see you again next week. Namaste.